Thanks very much, guys. Good to be with you. My name is Katlego Maboe, and we are live, large and in charge. And yes, we are now halfway through September. Spring has officially sprung, if you didn't know. But have you sprung into action and started your home spring cleaning? It's almost 6 months into lockdown now, and it's time for new beginnings, and clearing out the clutter is a great way to spring clean your life and gain a refreshed outlook on life. So joining us all the way from Johannesburg today is Julia Anderson, professional organizer and franchise owner from Oh S Organised, to give us essential tips on the benefits of a clean and organized space and how exactly to achieve this. It's exciting to have you here with us for this very first special broadcast midday. So this is your field of expertise. You help people to declutter their lives, to get them organized and to reap the benefits. And let's talk about that. What are the benefits of an effective spring clean in your home and having everything organized around you?
Well, you've already mentioned lockdown. So for us going into another season and a change of season, it has two benefits. So one being the organizing aspect, which can have mental, physical, on your mental and physical well-being, on your confidence, also on a financial benefit from organizing, you know, knowing what you have in your house so you don't overspend, things like that. And then, of course, from a health aspect. So changing seasons, maybe deep cleaning your mattress, cleaning your curtains for the first time in perhaps 6 months. We've all been inside a lot longer than most. So, you know, cleaning carpets and things that the dogs perhaps have been on. So it's a nice way to do it at a change of season, because it's been a few months and then you can do those like sort of major cleans. And also for me in Joburg, it helps with allergies, the season.
And of course, getting started is probably part of the most daunting part of it all, but that's the important thing. You've got to get started. But
Well,
why is it so
100%.
difficult to get started?
Well, yeah, for a lot of people, you know, being organized doesn't come naturally. So, you know, it can be a chore for people. And at the end of a really long day, the last thing you want to do is come home and sort out like the kids' playroom or the cable drawer that you've got going, you know, with your Nokia 3310 from 25 years ago. So,
and you still got the charging cable.
And you still got the charger, but you don't even have the phone. So, you know, I mean, the best way to go about that would be like to set a goal. And I say to people that like, organizing like losing weight. If you haven't like set your mind to what you want to do, then you're not going to achieve it. So ultimately setting that goal, what you want to achieve, do you want to sit at the dining room table with your kids and have dinner where it's previously been an office, or do you want to make sure you don't forget your kid's swimming costume on the way to work?
Some people aren't naturally clean, organized, tidy people, but how do we start developing those skills?
Yeah, so, I mean, you've got to identify your organising style. A lot of organising books will refer to organising people as bugs. So, like a ladybug, for example, it looks really pretty on the outside, but like if it lifts its wings, it's got some things hiding under there, you know? So, like your surfaces look clean, but when you open the cupboard, everything sort of falls out. So, you've got to identify your organising style, and once you know what type of person you are, whether you're a visual person or whether you like things that are stacking, then it does help you organise in a way that sets you up for success.
One of the things that helps when you do get about organising and cleaning is deciding on grouping things in terms of what you want to keep, what you don't need, what you want to donate or throw away. Right? But that can be a very difficult decision to make as well.
Yeah, so I mean, you've just got to ask yourself a series of questions, like what purpose does this item have that I'm holding on to? You know, is it value clutter? So you're holding on to something because it was expensive. Or is it sentimental clutter? You're holding on to it because it was something that was passed down for you by a grandmother that perhaps has passed away. So as soon as you identify what value or function that item that you're holding on to has, it's easier to make that decision. And then for us in South Africa, I mean, a huge thing is donating to charities. Most charities will actually come and collect from your house for free. And it's also a way of you giving back to communities.
So after you've completed that mammoth task, of course, you realize that you don't have maybe the luxury of the space to have everything that you want and have it there all the time. Talk to me about storage solutions and what we can do there.
Okay, so storage units are not the way forward.
Really?
No, you cannot just go, I'll put it in a storage unit, because you'll never look at it again. So you need to find things that, like, you use the height of your cupboard or use little baskets to contain things. If it's something that you want to put on your counter, make it aesthetically pleasing. So we'll chat a little bit just now about different storage options and how easy it can actually be. And use what you have. It doesn't have to be expensive.
Well, looking forward to those practical tips coming from you, Julia. Thank you very much for joining us. And of course, Julia will be back a little bit later with more practical tips and to show us exactly how to organize our closet space. Stay tuned. We'll be right back with your Feel Good Breakfast Show. It's the midday broadcast.